What do you fancy about? One thing for sure and two things for certain. Ryan Garcia fancies about sticking a needle inside of him. No Diddy. Who could have possibly imagined Rolly, who is one of the worst skillful fighters in the sport of boxing today, could beat Ryan and take away his best punch, his left hook, completely take it away, where Rolly barely got hit with anything, especially the left hook. So you mean to tell me Rolly can take away Ryan Garcia left hook, but Devin Haney couldn't? Man, all strain is one hell of a drug. The power, the accuracy, the timing, and even the speed, along with the confidence, were non-existent in Ryan Garcia last night against Rolly because PEDs was not in his system. Ryan is a completely different fighter without PEDs. Now, there was one man, one fighter, the best fighter in the world, the undisputed pound for pound #1 king, Terrence Bud Crawford. He actually predicted that Rolly was gonna beat Ryan. If I heard Crawford say that before the fight, I would have thought he's crazy. But he saw something. Since he was there live, he saw Ryan's body. He noticed, like we noticed, obviously, he looked way different. He's not as big. He's nothing like the PED Ryan. And he also saw Rolly being in shape. Now, Crawford gave his reaction to Ryan losing to Rolly, where he said, quote, before the fight, Crawford said, Rolly looks strong. During the fight, wow, I told y'all Rolly looks strong. Rolly winning this fight. I told Shakur Stevenson before the fight that Rolly was going to win. End of the quote. Well, Bud should have had put some money on it. He would have had won a lot of money. But we all know gambling should also be known for how to lose your money one-on-one. I think it's already known for that. With that being said, the realest one who came out with his reaction is really Lou DiBella because he didn't sugarcoat it. He said, quote, here is the lesson from tonight's main event. PEDs matter. Big time. End of the quote. And that's facts. As we speak, though, the fighter who got cheated by Ryan, Devin Haney, he dominated Ramirez, right? However, he's getting more criticism. The clean athlete, Devin Haney, is getting more criticism in winning by dominating fashion than the cheater Ryan Garcia did in losing in a dominating fashion and getting dropped. You can't say Devin Haney fight was boring because the Rolly versus Ryan fight was as equally boring, if not even more boring. If you thought Devin versus Ramirez was boring, then Ryan and Rolly, the fight should be as equally, if not more boring to you. If you are being truthful, we all know what time it is. Ryan got the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. The race fans and the media, race fans, old media that is, they all on social media criticizing Devin Haney more than Ryan Garcia.
240. Ryan with a left hook. Oh, Ryan Garcia down. Rolly Romero with a left hook. 240 in the second. Ryan threw a left hook and Rolly countered his ass. The drug cheater's down. Throw a Mexican flag in my chat tonight, please. Oh, Ryan with a left hook. Oh my goodness, sat that boy down. That Austrian out his body, he hurt. He hurt. Ryan hurt. Ryan, oh my goodness, that boy fighting for his life right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Ryan Garcia weak ass down. The racist bigot taste the canvas in the second round. What are you saying, Tarver? Let me hear from the peanut gallery, please. Huh? You thought you was gonna run that left hook on Rolly. Rolly was ready for your ass, boy. Where the dick sucking Ryan fans at, nigga? Come out. Replay gang. Replay gang. Boom! Left hook it was on the chin of Ryan. That was beautiful. Yeah, that nigga hit Ryan with his own shit. Ryan went falling. How many times have Ryan been down? That nigga Luke Campbell knocked you down. Tank knocked you down twice. Rolly done knocked you down. Boy, you was a thought. They passing your ass around like you got good coochie, nigga. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Ryan getting passed around like good coochie. Yeah, dog. That Austrian ain't hit no more, is he? Somebody get that nigga a snack pack.
As well, because once Rolly dropped Ryan, Ryan stopped trying. Ryan stopped trying, and that's the biggest criticism there. It's, are you a Hollywood fighter? You know, why didn't you even go for it? Because at the end of the fight, although the fight was very one-sided, two schmuck judges actually had the fight within 3 points for Ryan Garcia, 115-112 for Rolly, which means they were trying all that they could to give Ryan the fight, but Ryan tried so little, threw barely any punches, that they couldn't even rob Rolly. But you could see they were trying to rob Rolly, and that's disgusting. But one of them was Tom Schreck, who was a schmuck who gave the fight again with me and Broner, gave it 9 points, 9 rounds to 3 for Broner. So I already knew that guy was a mutt to begin with. So it didn't surprise me when he was one of the 2 judges that had it 115-112, Tom Schreck being that judge. But Rolly gets a deserved win and gets himself back in a good spotlight situation here, because listen, in hindsight, we can all look back at everybody's right in hindsight, right? Hindsight is always 20/20. We really were giving Ryan too much credit for the Haney fight, too much momentum for the Haney fight. For that, first of all, I've been saying he didn't get a win. Okay, so I don't know what momentum you're giving, but just for the performance was still on steroids. And tonight's performance by Ryan Garcia goes to show all you mutts at home the difference when a fighter is on steroids and when he's off steroids, or PEDs and when he's not on PEDs. PEDs matter big time. When you're pulling the trigger, it increases your confidence, your strength. You see the difference in mindset with Ryan Garcia tonight, because he knew he didn't have that extra help. And when he got knocked on his ass, it was just like the off switch happened. He didn't want nothing to do with the fight. He wanted nothing to do with Rolly Romero. No matter what Derrick James told him in the corner, he wanted nothing to do with the fight. And it was actually disheartening to even see that, because again, you can see there's so much promotability with this guy, Ryan Garcia. Good looking kid, you know, has the presence on camera, all that stuff. But all the marketability and promotability is outside the ring. Inside the ring, there's not really a lot of marketability. He's never been a world champion. Probably never is going to be a world champion. He's never beaten a world champion. The list goes on. And tonight, you know, although it wasn't a world title fight, he had a chance to finally beat a guy who's been a world champion, and he just fails miserably, not because he couldn't win the fight, because like I said, they were still trying to help him and get him to win that fight, and he still didn't try at all. So there's a big rehabilitation with Ryan Garcia. They were trying to make Haney and Ryan Garcia. If you make that fight now, I mean, you could make it, but neither guy looked good for this rematch. So I think that rematch is out the window. I think maybe I'm curious to see who they match Haney with, but Ryan, maybe you do a rematch with Oscar Duarte. That may be Ryan's best win of his career, is the Oscar Duarte win. At this point in his career, that might be the best win, because Duarte has actually won 3 fights in a row since losing to Garcia. Garcia has not looked good, so you know what? Failed the PED test and got dropped and lost here. Or maybe the best way to pick up momentum for Ryan is maybe go back after Oscar Duarte, who may have earned himself a rematch with Ryan based on the performances he's had since losing to Ryan. So you know that maybe if you're gonna try to test Ryan's level, you drop a level, you go back to Oscar Duarte, who was trying to up his levels, and you make that fight and see where Ryan is, if Ryan even wants to fight. Because honestly, tonight I looked at it like, man, this guy may not even want to fight. You know, he may make such a good living off this YouTube life, off this social media life, that I don't even understand, you know, how it works. So, you know, don't ask me. But whatever it is, he's obviously comfortable, because he didn't fight like a hungry fighter at all. And I know he also had a big layoff, but dude, I mean, he just, you know, this was the crowning moment, the comeback after the long layoff. They were trying to crown this guy as the face of boxing. I mean, Jim Lampley was talking about him like he's the American face of boxing, which I thought was absolutely disgraceful to even say that. I mean, this guy, again, has not even been a world champion yet. You can't say that yet, you know? So, you know, going forward, I don't know what you do. You know, Rolly Romero puts himself in a big mix, because again, no matter what hindsight tells you, Rolly still came in as a big underdog, gets a big win, and now he's in a conversation for a lot of good situations. Does he stay at 147? You know, 147 is still a pretty empty weight class. It's actually so empty that Manny Pacquiao announced today that he's going to come back and fight Mario Barrios. Don't even get me started on those politics, because you're supposed to be, first of all, you shouldn't be allowed to, you're not allowed, not you shouldn't, you actually aren't allowed to fight for the title coming off a long layoff, and you're not allowed to fight for the title coming off a loss, both of which Pacquiao is doing, and yet they're still going to allow that. So, but again, boxing doesn't actually hold up any rules at all. They're miserable, and they just do whatever they want for the money. But having said that, I don't want to lose my train of thought. Having said that, Broly may be a good addition to the welterweight division. It's not a deep weight class. It could be a fun.
You know what better be a 2-time world champion? Being a 3-time world champion. Fuck these motherfuckers. They all fucking disrespecting me and all this shit. They all disrespected me. They didn't have a fucking hotel room for me. They fucked up my gloves. They didn't give me no damn per diem, nothing. I ain't care. I kept it cool. They didn't want to fucking put no damn money in escrow, nothing. And look at this shit. They all had a fucking plan, and look at this shit. I destroyed everything they fucking had. Motherfucking, no, I'm good right now, Vic. I'm a fucking 3-time world champion. I'm a 3-time fucking world champion. 3 divisions, 135, 140, 140 fucking 7. Ain't get fucking even touched. My face is fucking beautiful still. The only reason he didn't get knocked the fuck out is because the second he opened up once, he got cracked. He did not want to fucking get hit again. And that's the truth. And we're about to eat some fucking pizza over here. And you know New York got the best fucking pizza too. It's because the water is different, you know? It's because the water is different.
We're waiting in line for chopped cheese. They didn't have any bread, so we're going to go look for your chopped cheese. We got pizza in case you get started.
Thank you, Abraham, bro. I missed you, man.
How you feeling? You working on your shoulder?
Oh, yeah, my shoulder is hurt. I heard they shit in the dressing room, bro.
Warming up?
Yeah, I warmed up, bro. I warmed up properly. I fucking threw that shit, man.
You good?
Yeah. Nah, I'm chilling. Man, motherfucker, you brought me what I needed. Food.
Yeah, brother. Where are the plates?